Here at the Thompson Speedway, let's bring you up to speed. We're in our second caution, but here's what happened while you were gone. On the restart, Eric Burt decided to take the outside, Jimmy, and it worked to his advantage, as it seems as if the high groove is the best groove right now.
Yeah, and that was the same thing he did on the original start where Santos was on the pole and Burt was on the outside. But look who's coming on the outside, Jackie.
On the outside comes Teddy Christopher. He moves into second. That drops Santos back to third. We're going back to green yet again with Teddy Christopher on the inside. And at the drop of the green flag, Burt takes that high side again. But Christopher way wide up in front of him.
What a slide job Teddy did there.
Oh, you really think that was a slide job?
Man. I'll tell you what, though, Teddy, you know, he doesn't have as much to lose as the 4-car, and he's doing everything he can to try to win this race. And become the first in the country.
Seeing the speeds escalate, almost tipping 130 miles an hour. It's not the straight line speed, it's the corner speed here. And look at Burt is battling back, and Bobby Santos is fading. Santos reporting during the caution, car not turning in the middle of the corner the way he'd like.
Yeah, he was saying that on the radio, it's a little tight, Jackie, and then it snaps loose. And I think that allows him not to get the line he wants. Now he's all the way back to 6th position. Not good, and Burt making a move on the inside of Teddy.
Eric Burt on the inside in the silver car, part-timer Teddy Christopher, former NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour champion, does the crossover, tries the inside. Car almost gets away from him at the line. Burt battles back.
Teddy with another slide back up to him again. It opens the door for Mike Stefanik.
You've got to look at that and wonder. But Teddy Christopher takes over the lead. He's followed by Stefanik. Silk has moved into the 3rd position as Burt has faded. Burt now finds himself way back. He has dropped back to the 6th position as that move was just, it just took him right out of the hunt.
What happens, Jackie, when you get pushed up that high on the racetrack, you get a lot of marbles and stuff collected on your tires, and it's not good, and right now he's paying the price.
So Stefanik moves in right behind Teddy Christopher. You look at Burt, he has paid the price, as we said. He has dropped back to the 5th position, but it is a battle up front. Stefanik, a 9-time national titleist in the Busch North and in the Whelen Modified Tour, trying to go after Teddy Christopher. Crossover move on the inside. Comes the 52-year-old against another 52-year-old on the outside. Christopher gets the best of him.
The thing is, it's only fitting. Here's your the guys with the most wins here at Thompson, Teddy, and then Mike Stefanik in second.
Teddy Christopher trying to become the first man in history to win back-to-back-to-back Sunoco World Series of Speedway races here at the Thompson International Speedway. The titleist in 08, the titleist in 09. Stefanik trying to score his first victory of the year and on the way to a national title.
Did you see that little bump by Mike Stefanik on the back of Teddy? He isn't happy with the way Teddy's driving him right now.
Let's take a look. If the points ended right now, who would be the winner? It would be Bobby Santos by just 17, but as we said, Santos fading just a bit, settling in the 6th position. Meanwhile, this is a torrid battle up front between Ted Christopher, who has already won 9 times in the SK Modifieds here, a winner the last time we were here at Thompson in the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour, winning his driver in the Whelen Modified Tour when they run at Thompson. Goes to the inside, tries to challenge Teddy Christopher. They're side by side down the backside. They bump, Jimmy.
This is something that, you know, Mike is, they bump again in turn 3. Mike finally gets the move. They bump again off of 4. Jackie, I'm telling you what, these guys, for the 2 veterans, they're putting on a whale of a race right there. Racing for the lead. Exciting.
45 laps are in the record books. They've taken the gloves off already. Teddy Christopher, who going into the New Hampshire Motor Speedway thought he had a definitive eye on the championship, only to have it go up in smoke early on. Now trying to at least lay claim to one historic occasion here at Thompson, while Stefanik just wants his first victory. A trouble up in turn number 3, in between 3 and 4. It is Glenn Tyler of Hampton Bays, New York. Started 26. He brings out our 3rd caution. And look at Stefanik and Christopher are not at all happy. Wow.
This
that
is very
one will
exciting.
take your breath away.
This is good racing right now, man.
How's the car? Little free.
Listening to Mike Stefanik.
A little better, though. I don't know why.
Talking to his crew chief, trying to decide, Jimmy, whether to come in and pit right now. 46 laps.
Well, we have 100 to go, so this is going to be a critical point. Do guys
better than Ted, you just can't quite get him.
We're going to pit now. We're going to pit now.
There you go.
We got the 6 coming in. We got the 4 coming in.
This is interesting. Remember Thompson in this August? They pitted too early. Teddy stayed out. We saw what happened. Is that going to happen again?
Looking for a little wedge is our understanding.
We're going to pull the rubber, going to back the stagger off. That's it.
There you go.
They're going to pull
chassis.
They're going to pull spring rubber out, which means they'll make the spring a little bit softer, and they're going to adjust the stagger.
Have to turn yourself out. We got a spot between us. Just give us room on the left side.
Talking about trying to find the pit stall and leave them room to be able to change on both sides, the right sides and the left sides. Kelly Stavitz is standing by. Here comes Mike Christopher to your position, Kelly.
Well, as the guys come down pit road, Mike Stefanik has told me that he's confident he has the best pit crew here in the entire tour. He said they practice this every week, but don't forget that last time they got pinched in by Bobby Santos in front of him, which cost them some points. That's not the case here today. As we see both crews hard at work, so far it seems to be seamless. Getting that third tire on, the 16. They're changing 3 tires. Looks like it's the same up ahead for the board. It'll be a race to see who gets out of these pits first, Jack.
Kind of interesting, though. It looks as
And
if
it looks like
will
it'll be Stefanik.
Mike Stefanik first out, followed by Silk. And Bobby Santos just a little bit longer, Jimmy.
But Santos looked like they were making a chassis adjustment to the right front of that car right there. So I don't think he was really concerned about being a little bit longer. I think he's concerned about the next 100 laps to get the car adjusted, because this is what he's hoping is his last stop of the day.
Let's check in with Mike Stefanik. Mike Stefanik, Jack Arute up in the Versus booth. Kind of a dicey decision to come in.
Yeah, well, you know, it's 100 to go. We got to mix it up. We got to try to win this thing any way we can do it. So, yeah, we thought it was the right thing to do.
You and Christopher trading a little paint and a little Nerf bars there. What's going on?
I just had to lead a lap. I need them 5 points, you know.
All right, good luck. You're getting ready to go back to green. Boy, that was an understatement, Jimmy.
Yeah, this is just good racing, and 5 points would have been
They're going to wave it off. They're going to wave it off, Jimmy, because they forgot to let the car come around. The lucky dog position goes to the 26. Let's check in and see if we can get Bobby Santos and see how his day is going. Bobby Santos, Jack Arute in the Versus booth. How's it going out there? Bobby made a major chassis adjustment, Jimmy. You saw it as well as I did. Now, Stefanik taking a spring rubber out, changes, frees the car up just a little bit, but Santos obviously wanted, knowing he was going to have to use these tires now to the 150th lap, needed to make some chassis adjustments, and big time.
You can't have a tight race car and be fast.
Bobby Santos and his spotter conferring. We're getting ready to go back to green.
And Mike Stefanik knows that.
Santos now finds himself back in 13th spot. Silk is in 14th. Zegedy is in 15th. Mike Stefanik leads that group in the 12th spot. But out front, it continues to be Ted Christopher and Eric Burt. They will come down to take the green flag. And it is out. And boy, this outside groove is the key today, Jimmy.
Teddy got a great restart. He was paying attention for that. Yes, he is the leader, but he got a great jump on Byrne and started back in.
Give a call to Eric Byrne, a part-time racer. I believe this is only his 8th start in 2010 out of the 13 events that have been run. But he has got that car up to full song down to turn number 1. These two guys hound each other at Thompson and Stafford in the SK Modified division. Now they're doing it at the upper level of modified racing.
And Byrne, you know, give this guy a lot of respect, man. He is not backing down from Teddy. He is leaving the bumper on him. Here he's making a move to the bottom of the racetrack off of 410.
But the question is, can he make it stick down into turn number 1? Those big wide tires take Teddy Christopher way up high to the wall and then ride the hill back down, and Eric Byrne is now
favorite return is all I can tell you. Byrne says, you know what, you done that to me, Teddy. I'm going to return the favor. Teddy took it. So you know what, we're going to see this a lot more today.
We have a new leader. Eric Byrne out front. Teddy Christopher fades to the 2nd spot. Moving into 3rd is Rowan Pennick. 4th spot is Eddie Flemke Jr. Doug Kobe driving in the 5th position. Burt Myers has moved to 6th. And none of them have pitted yet.
And quickly, Eddie Flemke, 338 consecutive starts. Give him credit for that today.
Still plenty of racing to come right here on Versus.